I should just let y'all, make y'all listen to me eat. Yeah, Tatters, thank you for stopping by. I know I was muted. I was eating. Breakfast this morning. They have some brand new Totino's breakfast pizza rolls. Sounded really fucked up. And chorizo egg scramble pizza rolls. I figured I'd just get them for the story. They're not bad. They're actually, what I like is they're kind of spicy, but they're not too spicy. Like, they got a little bit of a kick, but they're not going to burn your mouth. Most chorizo products don't strike that balance. Hey, Tatters, I remember you being part of the raid last night. Thank you for showing up this morning. We're not leaving here until I have a fucking child. My dusty, barren womb is not gonna be my bane forever. So last night we did Mushroom Musume. One of the devs stopped by. That was cool. First mushroom dried to death. Second mushroom became savage and feral. Third mushroom almost killed the witch, but the fucked up RNG mechanics in this game made it so all my preparation, all my hard work got fucked up with just one bad die roll. And I'm very unhappy about that. I got like 4 hours until I had to start getting ready for my family to come over. So we're gonna just fucking do this. We're just gonna fucking go. Feral. I believe it's pronounced feral. Feral. Like Perry Feral. Okay, so I'm gonna speed through the witch portion, because a lot of stuff in the witch portion repeats. Your child will come to the world a little and let her enter the scales. Bring me something she'll forever value. I'm gonna try the first few runs intentionally picking things I haven't picked before. Although by the end of the third run, I was starting to see things I'd already seen. Cast iron skillet. Now I want some breakfast. Put them in the air fryer. Tatters, put them in the fucking air fryer. They will become spectacular. You cook pizza rolls in an air fryer. It's great. Normally, I don't eat that high sodium stuff, but I saw them in the store, and I'm like, I want to try them just for the story. Okay. Cast iron skillet. Yeah, they do. That's where I got them. I do a lot of my shopping at the desert Walmart. Bottle of medicine or dark weathered tome. You know what? Let's the cast iron skillet. Passed down from generation to generation, the skillet seasoning has never once let an ancestor down. I wouldn't let their daughter down either. It'll serve her entire life, and with luck, she'll live to pass it on to someone else too. Alright, so we got frying pan hands. Next up, the witch. This is the one. This is the one for the dirt. Oh, I didn't get this last time. This is actual jobs. Test some elixirs. Organize some keepsakes. Neutralize some reagents. You know what? Let's get hammered. Let's get fucking hammered with the witch. Knock back a couple Steve Weisers. Sure, the witch was not for anything that could kill or maim, right? The recluse tried to clear their head of worries very carefully sipped. In the end, they did walk away safely at the very least, arriving back at their meeting point. The recluse was excited to report their progress to the witch. Oh, very good. How kind of you. It's 5 in the fucking morning here in the desert. Too tired to do Stone Cold Steve Austin. After quickly wiping themselves down, the Reckless returned to their hut for the remainder of the night. For anyone who wasn't here last night, I'm skipping a lot of the stuff that repeats. Okay, I like the Stony River. The underwater wasn't the first place for most people thought of for color, right? Slate, jasper, obsidian, marble, garnet. I've done marble and obsidian before. Let's do garnet, sure. The glint of garnet caught the Reckless's eye. With a bit of polish, it would shine a deep ruddy red, a beauty that could only be beat by their daughter. The Reckless returned to the witch's hut, colored item in hand. Payment. Pay me now with wealth, pay me now with life, pay me money later, pay me at a much later date. I'll pay you some money later for a daughter today. Well, very well, another day then. With the payment settled, the witch simply smiled and handed the Reckless a small pot. Okay, microbe. Name of the microbe. It is... My child's name is H.H. Styles. I don't care. It's 5 in the morning. She walked away, only fate knowing if the two should ever meet again. Chapter 2, The Cultivation. Okay. This is the run, I can feel it. I'm Eepin. Good night. Good night, Tatter. Thanks for stopping by. I'm gonna need some luck. This maxes out my stats, though, so that's kind of interesting. I'm gonna have to keep the finances up, though. Okay, so it's the flock of birds. They're poison. I'm gonna... Stamina. You know what? I've chosen the other 4. Let's say fuck the birds. Done. Pest will be pest, but life must carry on. Nothing more can be done to the birds. The matter was laid to rest. Recently, you began to think about your daughter's living quarters, specifically the pot. Let's get some fancy substrate. The last time you were in town, you noticed a new signpost of a botanist shop. It had been advertising some expensive foreign soil. Perhaps your daughter would like a touch of culture. You know you have little to offer her yourself. You purchase it from the to interact with a city cashier, but thankfully the interaction is brief. As you repot your daughter with the new soil, you like to imagine this is her version of a vacation. Her quality of life had been improved. Life continued. Well, the mushroom is growing up. And we have this. One day you awake and find the mushroom has gained enough limbs to propel themselves around the house. The creature toddles on uneasy legs, bumping into objects noisily, and a cute face now shows a vacant expression. Her demeanor seems pensive and unsure, sometimes staring long at unfamiliar objects. Let's encourage your thoughtfulness. Your daughter's development is going better than expected, and you want to promote her inquisitive nature. You gather a collection of unusual things from around your house for her to look at, such as nooks, antiques, and broken tools. She continues to observe things you bring her for long hours, simply finding some enrichment in the activity. So you're being made, life continued. One evening you hear a light knocking at the door, a rare occurrence. It's the witch. I've got like 6 finances. I think that's enough. Greeted at the door, money in hand. She's surprised. She sure doesn't show it. Thank you for the generous contribution. Consider our deal complete. She gives you a pleasant smile, parting bow before going into the woods. Taking the weight lifted off your shoulders, you rest a lot more peacefully that night. Soon as we laugh continue. I'm broke, but I got the one can only juggle all the different debts for so long. Today's the day your balls come ouch. Between keeping the girl fed and your own affairs, things start to slip away from you. You realize no choice but to spend the day trying to best settle some of your problems. You work diligently taking care of all things that needed to be taken care of. With conflicting affairs a little more organized, life continued. I got 13 stamina, so I'm not afraid to put in some hard work because my child is going to be AJ Styles. Your daughter has changed in the night. She's growing. It's AJ Styles. I don't know why I named my child AJ Styles. One morning, you notice your daughter's nowhere to be seen. After an hour searching the nearby area, you find her sitting alone in a familiar clearing. To your surprise, the creature not taking her. Sit with her in silence. Buy her a nice gift. Tell her it's time to go home. Yeah, let's just chill out with a little AJ Styles. You'd wanted to just start thinking about so intently, you decide not to disturb her. Taking a seat next to her, you appreciate the beauty of the forest, spend time thinking lovingly of your daughter. After nearly an hour, she stands up and heads back home, seemingly finished with her introspection. Decision being made, life continues. One evening, you discover many footprints of the fucking campus. Here's the campus, magic ward. Deal with them decisively. Keep your daughter inside, hunt one of them. I'll stand guard. I've got 13 stamina. I can just stand guard. Turtle creatures are determined, predictable, easy to frighten. You ward them off. Sleepless night or 2 are a small prospect for your dog. So yeah, I got 13 stamina. I can ward them off. Decision being made, life continued. Your daughter needs food too, and you've just run out. You need to find something soon or she'll surely starve. I'm gonna spend the day looking for food for my daughter. And it's a little dry, but she's happy. A little hard to be sure. She's happy. Anything for AJ Styles, my daughter AJ Styles. You are, I am, I am. Your daughter has more and more curiosities about. I probably should have turned on the option to skip red text. I think that's actually an option. I'll do that if AJ Styles doesn't survive. The amount of time before she wants to strike her own path. You hope you'll be fulfilled now. You hope you've done enough. Ultimately, you find comfort in what you've done. You may have had many failures in your life, but it's one thing you can die proud of. And a new beginning. Oh, that's cute. She's a cute, curious little mushroom girl named AJ Styles. Common maroon fly. Get ready to fly. Get ready to fly. I'm live tweeting this on my Twitter. I don't know why. So she's common maroon fly agaric. We don't wanna. We don't wanna. You're wandering the suburbs of the village one day when you notice an unusual sight. Before you, the collection of 5 or 6 young. It's the. I gotta remember it's a demo. This is the 3rd time in 4 runs I've seen the rock, paper, scissors game. Joined the competition last minute. This can't be legal. Fuck off. Let's join at the last minute. Shears, stone, scrolls, kick him, take the chest, and run. That's stone. I lost. At least I have a little walking tree, yeah. One day in need of supplies, you head to a local apothecary. It's always a wonderfully cozy experience inside. You have a particular fondness of painting hung up near the counter of a mushroom woman, much like yourself with a frog in her lap. Not to mention the vast amounts of ingredients and goodies all readily available to you, business piece of nitty-gritty of foraging every time. Fortunately, this time I feel a set of eyes staring at you. You turn your neck and barely catch a glance at a strange man following you. He's wearing a look as ravenous and tattered as his wizard's hat. Is this a surprise appearance by Susie Blue? Tell him off, you're not just some component. Run back home as quickly as you can. If I run, he might follow me. That's not my nope card, though. That isn't my nope card. So I'm gonna just leave. Good. Fearing your life, run fast you have. You can't rest until you're in your home with the door locked behind you. You leave your home in the later hours of the morning one day, only to set a strange woman not too far from your front door. It's immediate apparent she doesn't notice you. Heck, she may not even notice the house that's just right there. As it stands, the slender, bespectacled woman is a gaze locked to the sky. She'd be a statue if not for a periodic wave of her hand, setting errant strands of her silver back into a messy ponytail. Watching her for a moment, you stand to reason maybe something's wrong. Plus, she looks harmless enough. Maybe she's worth approaching. Leave her alone, attempt to scare her off. Humanity is my main asset, so a woman whirls around, caught off guard by her sudden appearance. Oh, I'm sorry, she stammers before catching a good look at you. Oh, you're an interesting creature, aren't you? Her inquisition borders heavily unfamiliar, but you let it slide. Are you a chance a mycelial maiden of these woods? I've heard so much about you. Such a shame pursuing others right now. I would love so much to study you. Sorry, is that weird? That's weird, right? Yeah, it's fucking weird. I'm fine, though. I don't have anything to drink. And I just ate Doritos, egg rolls, fucking pizza rolls. The woman pushes back a series of stray hairs, smiling sweetly to the lips and thin lips and eyes that glitter like velvet chapped. It's almost enthralling. Alright, and I suppose myself. My name is Kalia. I am what you call a scholar of sorts. I study all sorts of creatures, both mythical and speculative, ranging from all sorts of quasi-humanoid beasts to amorphous energies. My primary field of study is in the realm of the Fae, tricky little fiends, I tell you what. Lately, I've been trying to uncover traces of this cheeky bugger, Fae prince by the name of Cupid. I don't suppose you've seen a foul-mouthed baby flying around shooting at people, have you? Is that a riddle? I suppose it does sound odd, huh? Still, there is a little gremlin around here. My sources have provided me with good intel, I assure you. I guess I can let you know if you see something. Oh, that'd be wonderful. It definitely seems to be a lost cause looking for him here anyway. Tell you what, Kayla had you a small handbell made of lightly glowing bone. Take this and ring it if you find him. Of course, if you find anything else of interest, I'd be thrilled to be notified. Holding the handbell, you give it a light jiggle. To your surprise, it rings out spectacularly. And you know, if you ever like a little studying of your own, well, Kayla's face begins to turn red. She looks away and up cheek and stifling a giggle. Ah, nothing. Don't be a stranger now. With was that a flirtatious smile? With a grin, she saunters away. You're left feeling a myriad of emotions, so a single question remains. You're not going to, like, get shot by a baby just walking about, right? You're not going to get shot by a baby. Why am I not going to get shot by a baby? Am I not good enough? You feel a crisp breeze. The heat is relenting. Trees are changing in color. So, who is AJ Styles? Poisonous? You have a bad habit of causing great harm to those who take a bite out of you. I'll have to remember that. Hallucinogenic. And you're charming. People love me. They just shouldn't take a fucking bite out of AJ Styles. Okay, I got a couple of money tokens and a spore token. I got a nope card. I got a common bell, summon a scholar, I got a knife. You feel a crisp breeze, heat is relenting, trees are changing color, fall has arrived. While tending to your home, you begin to feel an otherworldly pull towards the forest. You can't resist. A moments later, you find surrounded by trees and standing before a mushroom-covered hut. Deep within you, you know the witch that made you resides here. Okay, yeet. Treat her as a stranger. Hope to learn some magic. So, hey Gwen, thank you for stopping by. Last night's Splatterday stream fucked hard. Two of my children died, and then the third one died due to bad, stupid RNG and poor mechanics. So I've got my family coming, but not like for like 4 hours. It's like 5:24 a.m. here. Not leaving without a fucking child. This is AJ Styles, my fourth child. Enter the hut cautiously. Yeah, I don't want to fuck with the witch. You managed to wrest yourself free of the mysterious magical force. Ooh, nice. Turn around and run back the way you came. I'm not fucking with the witch this run. I almost killed the witch with the third run. But then, I almost killed the witch. I got everything I needed to kill the witch. And then bad RNG, just one die roll, negated the entire encounter. And I'm not happy about that. I hope that gets fixed. Eventually, you burst out of the woods, making it home. You're sure the witch isn't happy, but at least you got away. Here, this is my fourth mushroom daughter, AJ Styles. Poisonous, hallucinogenic, and charming. But she's nice as long as you don't bite her. The sun is low in the sky, casting beautiful warm tint across everything you saw. This particular beautiful sight, blossoming fruit trees and the wind blowing through the grass. Your eyes feel heavy, suddenly you find yourself falling into a deep sleep. In your dreams, you're sitting on a tree branch. There's a flute playing somewhere. Suddenly, the flute is next to you. Attached to it is the vague shape of a woman. I haven't seen you around here before. Welcome. Whenever you go look at her, it's like she shifts. You can't quite describe her. You probably won't remember me when I wake up, but it's nice to meet you. After sitting in silence for a second, she starts playing again. Wait, sing along, fly. Try to memorize this place. None of these affect any of my stats, so you know what? If she's playing, I'ma fucking sing. I'll rock out with her. We'll have a little mushroom jam session. Close your eyes, definitely singing along with the flute. Your voice sounds beautiful. Things could not be more perfect. Eventually, before you know it, your eyes are opening. It's dark out. You should be getting home. So that's nice. We just had a little jam session. A nice little jam session. The night sky is clearing up beautiful as you sit on a stump atop a small hill looking up. Something catches your eye. You notice a streak of a shooting star. Quick, make a wish. Food. I want the star itself. Peaceful lives, stay in good health. Wish for it to rain. Grow stronger. Let's stay for good health. Next morning you feel sluggish, your vision is hazy, seems you've caught something. How is 5 a fail? A 4 was a pass earlier, now a 5 is a fail. I don't know about these mechanics. It's a demo, I keep reminding myself it's a demo. But even new midterms girls could get sick. Feeling breeze greets you one morning, heralding the approach of winter. Then the year approaches, you find yourself considering your aspirations. You want to accomplish something significant, you decide something you'll remember. Dangerous quest, charming evening at the gala, great aspiration. Let's pursue a great aspiration, let's go for it, let's get ready to fly. But to accomplish, actually, you need some great achievement to end the year in a high point. Let's find that bastard Cupid. You remember that curious Scully was outside your house before. She gave you a handbell as means to summon her. You should locate the illustrious Cupid. Of course, it could be anywhere. Show up anytime. You'll just have to stay vigilant. A baby is going to shoot me. I'm gonna get shot to death by a baby, and then we're gonna have to start the fucking game again. As you walk through the marketplace, you're met with a new sight. You today find a new vendor in town, an old man with no eyebrows. Behind him, a large cauldron. In front of him, strange glassware, each filled with strange liquids. The man seems to catch you staring. Don't worry, girlie. I ain't no witch, you proudly proclaims. You don't bother to tell him you're able to deduce that much. Potions for everything. Tell me what little mushroom good, I'll make a potion for it. It seems sketchy to say the least, but you can't help but be curious. I want to be something better. I want a different lot in life. I have different skills. I want to be less naive. I don't accept a surprise. You know what? Fuck it. First run of the morning, let's get a surprise. You tell the man you're really satisfied with the service your body's provided. You don't have any dire needs. And yet perhaps something he can give you is a bit of a surprise. Just a little jolt of excitement to liven up your day. He takes a look at you, considering the request. After a few seconds, he grins. I know just the thing for you. He quickly negotiates a price with you. The two of you reach agreement. He begins to brew your mystery potion. Surprisingly quick for his age. He takes an assortment of components and reagents, tossing them into the cauldron with a certain method and rhythm you cannot identify. Before long, he hands you a black, opaque jar. Drink this in a dark room. You notice the effect as soon as you turn on the lights. Enjoy your surprise. You bid him farewell, decide to return him just the potion immediately. As you step into your hut, you dry your curtains. The space is dark as you often like it, because I'm a mushroom. I'm a mushroom. I'm a mushroom. We some southern boys. With a sense of excitement, you slowly open the jar. When you do so, something leaps out. It takes you a second to decide what's seen around you. A rainbow jolt of energy begins bouncing around the room, finally hitting you with a quiet zzzz-zap. You feel a quick wave of numbness. Fuck! Am I dead? Oh! I did not know you could change color mid-game. Quickly to go blind to let the light back in the room, discover something has changed. Your body has shifted in color. You run to a mirror to get a good look at your new look. it was different. I kind of like this better. I kind of like this color better. That's cool. Do you like it? Yeah, I like it. I like it. It's easier to read, I'll give it that. I did not know you could change colors mid-game. Don't drink mystery potions, kids. Yeah, well, I'm paying for it. I'm not wasting it, man. If I paid the good monies for it. Okay, one day while doing some foraging business in the woods, you retrieve some fruit from a little shrub. As you move a branch, you notice a glint of something metal. It's the alien. We ran across this alien. I think it was Amanda. We ran across the alien. But we didn't have enough money to get her a door knocker. Do I have enough money this time around? No, I've only got $2. Wonder if this is the case. Second real with horror when you see it move. The being stands up. So yeah, I've already seen this one. Got to adjust my translator. Chipper disposition. It's a copper alien being, like a female C3PO. Show daily life. What human daily life is. Show the village. Show her what your daily life is like. Okay. So we got C3PO female supposedly chilling. Well, you can't show what anyone else does for fun. You can show what you do. Fun is a little subjective, though, you think, so you hope she'll enjoy herself. We tell her she can follow. She perks up. It's quite impressive since she's already quite perked. She perk angle. You begin by introducing to the woods, so you find she's already introduced herself, in a sense. I came to this place from the sky, but when I was supposed to land, I sort of, crashed. I wonder if the scholar would know this girl. Would be interested in this girl. Where's my bell? I want to use my bell. I don't think you can use actual items in this game. Like, it's situational. I had no crash. I only woke up now. Hopefully I've not been out for too long. You don't exactly know what she means. Coming from the sky? Perhaps she's some manner of fake creature, you figure. Yeah, it's low fantasy, but there's aliens and pro wrestling and shit. It's great. It's great. It's just the mechanics need work. It takes you very little time to realize she must be from some place very different. She pauses every few steps to marvel over something. The color of some tree bark or a spider's web flows with the breeze. Finally, you arrive at the centerpiece of your tour. A cavern you'd found one day while foraging, buried on the side of a cliff. The real prize, of course, is something within. You've returned countless times just to sneak another glimpse of a rare phenomenon you can barely describe. Within, light was limited. This is important for reasons you may become evident, but your companion initially seems confused. You quietly tell her to take a seat next to you. Two of you sit in the darkness of the cavern for a few long moments. It sounds deafening, so begin to grow concerned your show may not be happening. We're waiting for you. Try to hear something spectacular happens in the darkness of the cave, just a matter of patience. But unfortunately, even after waiting a long while, the phenomenon never occurs. Bet you stands up with a long stretch. We'll get out of here, but thanks for showing me this super cool cave, I guess. Before you get stopped, you can skip later to find a more thrilling guide. This is what you get for expecting sentient creatures to be reliable, you suppose. Fuck. Everything relies on dice rolls. I don't want to save scum. I don't want to save scum. Sometimes when you lay down to sleep, you find yourself remembering a dream you had. There's a woman there, probably will remember her. For some reason you do. In fact, so much you'd like to see her again. You know she's not real, but something fun about that, you suppose. An imaginary friend you visit like a real one. Am I your imaginary friend, chat? One day, you make your way back to the same spot you first met her at, the meadow with the flowering trees. In your hands, you grasp a flower, polite request for company. You're not sure if it'll help, it's the only thing you can think to do. And finally, you just have to fall asleep in time and easy feet. As you wait peacefully, you hear a sound you recognize. I'm impressed. Most people don't think about me twice. You sit with her for a few moments. Are you real? I really love this. Can we go somewhere else? All of these seem kind of negative. Yeah, let's go. Let's have a stroll. Huh? Is there somewhere you had in mind? You explained to the woman that you mean somewhere far away, the waking world. I can go there in some ways, like a simulacrum. Why would I want the real thing? I'm already here. You're here with me too. You decide to appreciate the view. It's partially what you came here for, anyways. The rest of your dream is pleasant. The winter days have grown short and nevertheless retain nature's beauty. Birdsong litters the burrows of the trees, a gentle patter of rain composes the land. There's a smell of crisp rotting leaves, pungent but sweet. There's a playful kiss of the winter wind across your cheek. And wait, what is that? Is that a baby? What? Is that a baby hurling expletives on a motorcycle? And is he wearing a leather jacket? He doesn't look like what you assume Cupid look like. Is his hair greased back? But it has to be him. You cup your hands around your mouth and say, "Hey, are you Cupid?" The heavy-set baby gently lowers down to eye level, peering out over a tinted windshield and a pair of heavy shades. "Hey, yo, pretty much, babe. How's the biz?" How's the biz? How's the biz? Fuck it. Hey, you're right. I'm Cupid. One and only. Well, that solves that. Retrieving your handbell, you give it a slight ring. The sound reverberates through the trees, bouncing around until... Hey, yeah. Yeah, that was fast. Kelly the Scholar stands behind you and Admiral at the side of the legendary Cupid. "Alright, cool cats," Cupid says. "What can I do for the two of you? Need a little spark, losing the passion, eh?" You're not entirely sure what it's getting at, but sure enough, it's making Kelly absolutely red. Yeah, they don't shy away from women-on-women relationships in this game. That's kind of cool. I was almost hoping to fall in love with a dream lady. That would have been cool. Nothing of the sort. In fact, we're looking to assist you. You are. Give the two of it. Well, yeah, well, rock and roll, baby. Or let me go grab my sidecar. Two y'all gonna help me with my quota. In a flash, Cupid's gone. You're safe in your assumption that he'll be right back. Turning to Kalia, she has a pensive expression. Do you understand a word he's fucking saying? About half of them, I suppose. It's weird fake culture, but I wouldn't really worry about. Fake culture is Elvis. This game, man. It's fucking game. A little matchmaking, though. It'll give me time to study him up close. He's on his way back. Yeah, scrawny finger points to the sky. High in the sky, a three-wheeled beast of metal cruises by, far more bodacious than the single-seater Cupid was cruising on before. With the dip, it cuts low, pulling up beside you from behind. "All right, ladies, hop in." Chevy little grease baby says it's a complimentary double-fingered. What? What? You grab one of the two seats in the sidecar with Caleb popping in next to you. With her close, it feels oddly warm. Maybe a little fuzzy. So, AJ Styles and a scientist are rolling with Cupid, who is Elvis. This is Metro Musume. Alright. The name of the game is matchmaker. You two are my spot. We're gonna go around and spread the power of love in this golden very place. First off, the village. After some time, you arrive at the village just outside the walls. Nearby, a long-abandoned castle sits atop a precipice. Inside the town's walls, people appear tiny and unaware of your presence. Alright, now here's the dealio. From an apartment, Cupid pulls out a box of chocolates. These here are ammunition. Real groovy way to fall in love, you dig? He hands over the box to you. I'm not sure what your vibe is, Mushroom Man, but you look to have the magic in your mood too. Do me a favor, add a little razzle-dazzle to the goods while I prep the rest. As Cupid begins to retrieve his bow and arrow halves, you look down the heart-shaped chocolates, considering your options. Now remember, I'm poisonous and hallucinogenic. So if he means like literally putting myself in the chocolates, people die. Besides, Ukela looks expectantly, inquisitive brow raised at the possibilities. Oh, good, I don't actually have to put a chunk of myself in there. You self-centered, then look over at Killa. Scholar staring at you intently, waiting to see what you do. Surprisingly a bit shy, you lean down towards the box and whisper a few words. Handing the box of chocolates back, Cupid looks over the contents. Okay, that I pass. That I pass. I lose to the witch after having the maximum stat needed. I lose to the witch because of one stupid die roll. Even though I had the maximum stats and did everything right. No. But here I get a nat 20 talking into a box of chocolate. Oh ma, so subtle. And yet, you can feel love. I understand the concept of love. These work perfectly, thank you. Let's try them out, shall we? Alright, let's start with that one over there. You've been in hell deliberately long enough through his gum. Oh, they smell unsatisfied, unmoved, unloved. They seek adventure, companionship, someone to share good times and bad with. Well, here we go. You two are my spotters. Let's go. What exactly does he mean by wing? The village streets down there like Jesse Jenkins walks the cobbles listlessly. Another day for the doldrum. The world never seems to progress for old Jenkins. Boss man's always angry. Coin purse is always empty. Jesse passes the clothier in town, stops for a spell as a glance at the fabrics. They're beautiful. Maybe one day Jesse could don those luxurious garments. But not today. Jenkins turns around, proceeds to put one foot in front of the other. It's really the best thing they know how to do. What? They resume their trek back home. Fwing! An arrow embeds right in Jesse's shoulder. Jesse, stunned, stops, looks at it. Chocolatey goodness oozing from the... Chocolatey goodness oozing from the wound. I'm not questioning it. Alright, got him. Now spot it. I need you to find me a good schmuck. Pronto. Another one? You return to Cal, expect a confused glance in return. Instead, she's hastily scrawling in her notes. Did you shoot that fucking person, dude? I did indeed, my portobello princess. Sometimes in the name of love, you have to crack a few eggs. That doesn't seem like a proper use of the saying. Then again, they're the one with the weapon, so you just chuckle and get to spotting. After being handled a pair of powerful lenses, you're able to make out some detail of the passerbys below. There seems to be one person among several onlookers who's watching the poor assaulted person with great interest. There's another who glances over, shrugs, and keeps going. Just another day, eh, pal? Clothier stands on the dress shop, looking at where as they touch up the latest piece. And of course, there's always the victim themselves. The trick only needs to involve 2 arrows. Turn back to Cupid, you give him your answer. clothier. The clothier seems like the obvious one. You sure? Nah, you're the boss. Here you go. The arrow flies through the air, true, heading straight for the clothier. And as the arrow hits the window separated from her future love, it smushes like chocolate against. Go figure. Meanwhile, seeing the arrow whiz past their head, Jackie's become hysterical. They're shooting at me! Without hesitation, Jackie's gone, hurling down the street too fast to handle. Loveless and potentially mortally injured. Elvis. What the fuck, Elvis? Not a good day to be old Jesse Jenkins. I didn't quite turn out the best, but you know, love ain't a science. Anyway, we should probably bounce from here. I don't want to be sticking around too long. Especially after that. Without delay, Cupid's ride takes off west. Traveling west, the day is growing along in the tooth. You look over Kayla's, put the pen down momentarily to study you. When she realizes you caught her staring, she looks away bright red. The ride is comfortable. Despite the frigid breeze, you feel warm and snug in the sidecar. Cupid keeps talking about which and whatever. It's hard to focus on. I want to see the Dream Lady again. I want to see the Dream Lady again. If only because he never shuts up. I think I see someone way over there in the field. Do you see them? You have no idea what that. Where's it? Whoa! And off you go. Glancing back over, Kelly's notes are becoming comprehensive. It's a shame we can't make out heads or tails of it. A lot of stuff there, though. You know. Curious? Kelly, this is particularly dense scientific jargon. You decided it's best not to pry, though her intelligence can't help but spark something. Even if you can understand it, maybe listening to her prattle on would be nice. Here we are, Cupid says, positioning himself above the main highway. You see those folks down there? Grabbing the lenses, you do in fact see a group of people huddled around a freshly built campfire. Alright, ain't a one, ain't a two, ain't a 1, 2, 3, 4. And there goes the arrow. Wing! Here we go. I think when Gwen said that he wanted to practice archery, this is not what he meant. Or this is not what she meant, rather. You're not gonna be practicing archery with fat baby Elvis. Down below in modest fire sits a group of dear friends. And the suave, fashionable Alex the Dude Bro... What? Stop questioning it. You've got an appointment in a few hours. And the Alex the Dude Brohampton is just one of them. Unfortunately for her, she's Cupid's lucky chosen. The arrow sits square in the dude's chest when she looks around and expects damage. All she can muster is, bummer, dude. Meanwhile, in the rest of the circle, well, here's the spotter. Who's the lucky one? There's only a handful of folks down there. There's someone who's sitting especially close that seems more attentive and proactive than the rest. But they're all trying their hardest, it seems. Also, there's the fire. Shoot the dreamy eyed, shoot the fire, go nuts, shoot them all. Do I want to start an orgy? I kind of want to start an orgy. I like your thinking. All right. We're starting a new summer of love here, Dr. Musume. Disturbing speed, Cupid lets loose a torrent of arrows, raining down lovely chocolates on the poor group. Be beautiful to see if it wasn't so frightening. Comes a brief silence before the group realizes something important. They were all hit by arrows. They saw it happen. The group finds an honesty in each other's eyes. A friendship ready to lay it all on the line to help each other. A friendship greater than any love. But love, nevertheless. Hey, nice, we did it this time, Cupid exclaims. Pretty groovy, Mr. Babe. Well, we should get going. There's one more stop on the night. Cupid gets the ride going and begins once more heading west. At this point, the day has slouched off to evening. Looking over at Kayla, there's a distinguished tiredness to her eyes. She's been working all day, and a great smile has shown itself on her face. It's rather beautiful. This time she catches you, and when you look away, you're almost certain your mushy cheeks have grown red. She's in love. The air is getting colder with nightfall, only worse as you pass through a snowy patch of forest. Though even with the cold, you never felt warmer. I miss the dream lady, but this could be cool too. Next to her. Here we are, Cupid says at length. You awake with a start, never realizing you'd fallen asleep to begin with. As it turns out, Kelly awakens in a similar manner, and you find yourselves having leaned against each other. It's almost a shame to wake up. Last one's down there, a tired old sort, long removed from society. Does he even remember the ones below? You grab the lenses, curious, and look out toward where Cupid directs. It's difficult in the dark, but you locate them. An elderly man sitting on a stump. All the love in his life has been snuffed out long ago. The poor soul has no direction left in which to steer his heart. Feel a pang of pity for a second before turning back to Cupid, and whing! You look back, the man is crumpled over, grasping his back and shoulder. Seems to be groaning on the forest floor. There's gotta be a better way to do that shit. Old man Crumbeard lays on the forest floor, groaning intermittently. I knew they'd find me, he wheezed. You couldn't take me in the war, but you fooled me. What a sad, lonely man. Cupid looked almost indignant. He really needs some companionship, you know? Or if you could smell the history on him, you wonder why people like him deserve happiness at all. So I'm not judge, I'm just the executioner. So, Spotter, what's the verdict? You glance over the surrounding area, but there isn't much there. A wolf is wandering nearby, dangerously close. A rat is making a feast of old man Crumbeard's food while he's distracted. And there's Crumbeard himself. So? Shoot the wolf. Go for the rat. Hit Crumbeard. Shoot that. I think that's the choice that the game wants me to make. But I'm gonna go for the wolf, because the wolf is gonna fucking kill the old man if I don't neutralize him. The arrow flies faster too and strikes the wolf square in the hind leg. I think I've saved the old man's life. A slight yelp lets out from the beast, and from the pain it limps into the clearing where Crumbeard sits. At first, the prone Crumbeard contemplates running or killing the wolf, but sees the pain in the wolf's eyes. In his eyes, the wolf finds the same. Before long, the arrows have melted, and the two are long past the point of pain. They are fast-found companions, equals, hunters, killers, lonesome souls in a cruel world. Now they have each other, a truer love than most will find. Oh, he seems happy. Good job. Well, I should get you home. He's gotten quite late, it seems. Thanks for the help today, by the way. After some time, Cupid brings you back to your house. Both you and Kayla climb out of the sidecar and stretch your legs. Well, I truly was not to remember. I should have you out on more right. AJ Styles. Cupid hops out of the seat, floating over. Now, don't y'all go without giving Cupid a big hug. In this business, we have to stick together. You go very reluctantly to give the Fae a hug. But to your relief, wait, he's gone. There? What's the big idea? Focusing, you realize Cupid is stuck in a jar. Oh, shit. Firmly held in Kayla's hands. Come on, you know the note taker, let me out. Cupid, Kayla did. Are you really so foolish that you didn't recognize me? In an errant patch of moonlight, Kayla's skin began to glitter and shine like wet opals. You're one of them weird aristocratic motherfuckers. Kayla shakes the jar hard, disorienting Cupid into silence. That's right. And my aristocratic kin asked me to do with the long-standing thorn in the garden. She holds up the jar, staring the glass at a shrunken, trapped Cupid. Stuffed in the jar in her bag, you occasionally hear muffled cries of help from within. Sorry, Kayla says to I can't escape politics. I can't escape. I've been fooling on myself. I've gotten you wrapped up in interfering politics. I'm fair, you see, just like Cupid, but say I'm a rival family. Though most fair have been calling for that little gremlin silencer for a while now. But don't feel bad. It's not like you're being trapped in field will stop folks from finding love. Just be finding less arrows where they'd rather not be. So I should really introduce myself. Kelly takes her hand and gives her a gentle bow. I am the Renewal, scholar and undercover field agent for the great family of, well, a girl can't give up all her secrets on the first date, can she? Kayla, or should you say Renewal, leans down and gives you a peck on the cheek. I don't want to date her if the entire meeting we had was predicated on a fucking lie. I'm not happy about that. But it looks like the game's not giving me a choice. Okay. I say, she leans her back at her shoulder, listening to a small grunt from within. There's something in the air. She walks away, hand jumps in the air and waves goodbye. Until next time. You smile watching her depart. At length, you take one last look at the sky before going to bed. It really was a match made in the heavens. Ending matchmaker. You have become a paragon of love. One of my children finally fucking lived. Got a paragon of love. Poisonous, hallucinogenic, but charming. I didn't use my note card. Young adult, relative obscure. AJ Styles didn't have much of a personality of his own. Not much of a personality at all. Just kind of along for the ride while she was manipulated into interfering politics. But she lived. She fucking lived. That's the important thing. I can go back to bed, get a few more hours of sleep. While I'm here. I miss the Dream Lady. Is there a way to romance the Dream Lady instead? I think these are the various different endings. Apparently, I think these are the rarities. There's a lot of mushrooms here in just the in just the demo. I think, yeah, they think these are the rarities. I haven't gotten any of the super rare mushrooms yet. Fly Garrick. That's AJ Styles. Ink Cap. I think that was Shroom Ruby, who almost killed the witch, but then stupid RNG. And then there's the 1-stars. The Veiled Lady, she died. That was MS Room. I came to see MS Room. And then she died because she got too dry. She was too beautiful for this world. And then there was a fuck. Where is Amanda? Where's Amanda? Number of living daughters, the fallen daughters. Yeah. Return to Earth. Yeah, because that was the bullshit one. That was Shroom Ruby dying because of stupid RNG. When I'd actually gotten everything else right. Here we go. I came here to see MS Room. She died being too dry. Amanda, she got infected and returned to monkey. Shroom Ruby, she almost killed the witch, but then RNG ruined everything, and I'm not happy about that because it kind of showed how broken, in my opinion, some of the system is. And here's AJ Styles, phenomenal. Thank God bless you, AJ Styles. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. AJ Styles, my mushroom daughter, who had no personality of her own, but fell in love and rolled with Cupid Elvis, and I don't fucking know. I can go get like a couple more hours of sleep now. So that's the demo for Mushroom Musume. As you can see, there are 34 different endings and like a whole bunch of different mushrooms. And this is just in the demo itself. But I'll be honest. It's very cute. It's very interesting. It's good for what it is. It's great for what it is. But honestly, it kind of left a bad taste in my mouth, the mechanics. So I believe they're working on something different for the dead, like they got mini games and stuff. But just doing the die rolls, especially when you can overcome it with saves coming. But yeah. Thank you for stopping by, Tatters. Thank you for stopping by, Lamone. I have family to hang out with. San Ruby. That's Darkest Dungeon at 5 p.m. tonight. I am your faithful Amanda Splatts. They don't want none. They don't want none. This is the Amanda Splatts Project. Good night.